Right, hello guys. Just a kind of a buying video on what I bought today. Some from Poundland, something from Aldi. My first ever Aldi buy. I'm supposed to be getting some stuff from Amazon, but my delivery hasn't turned up. Said between 12 and 3. It's 3:05, and now on their website it says still arriving today. You know, Amazon is getting fucking worse and worse and worse lately. I tell you. I've got a good mind of ringing up Amazon and having a complaint because I pay for Amazon Prime and I expect my stuff to turn up the day it's supposed to turn up. Over the last few days, one of my items was delayed 2 days. Right? Why, I don't know. And then another package was also delayed another day. Now, why are you paying Prime subscription, which is like $9.99 a month or whatever it is, yeah, and you're not getting your equipment properly? You know, every time you order something, it's not coming properly. It's not showing up on time. And even on some of the orders I've made have actually turned up, but the tracking wasn't working. 1 minute it says like, 8 stops away, and then like the tracking just stops completely, and then you're waiting like for about an hour, 2 hours, and it's still saying 8 stops. And like you think, well, is it still 8 stops away? Is the guy taking a break? Is the car broken down? Is the van broken down or whatever? And suddenly you get a knock on the door, and yeah, who is it? Amazon. Well, you're supposed to have been like fucking 2 hours ago, man. I don't know. Amazon's getting a pain in the arse. That's why I'm buying more stuff off AliExpress and Temu now. Because some of the hardware I've bought is more cheaper. I know it takes a lot more time to come through, but it's damn more cheaper than buying it on Amazon all the time and keep having Amazon delays and issues and whatnot. So I ordered a sander, either on AliExpress or Temu. I can't remember what one it was. I think it was AliExpress. And I've completely forgot that I'd already ordered it. And today I was looking on AliExpress and I ordered the same thing. And I thought, hang on a minute, I thought I ordered that and I just ordered it again. So I've gone through my order listings, and yeah, I'd actually ordered it a couple of days ago. So the second order I've cancelled, but I won't get no money back, my refund, until probably Thursday, because they say 2 to 3 days. But anyway, I'll show you what I got in Poundland today. It is more art and crafty kind of stuff, because I used to do more kind of, in the past, I used to do my fishing floats. Then I started mucking around doing miniature dollhouse furniture, just for the shits and giggles, to see if I can actually create something different than fishing floats. And then I was drawing as well, like what would you call it? Like drawing people, like mass murderers, serial killers. I was trying to duplicate. My drawing isn't brilliant, but some people said it ain't bad, kind of thing. And I was doing like Ted Bundy and like Jack the Ripper and several other like people, serial killers. And also I used to do people who I knew on the internet, kind of thing. I'll grab a picture of them and just draw it, and then I'll email it to them and say, look, I'll just draw you, kind of thing. And I thought, wow, Steve, that's good, but my drawing's really shit, I tell you. But I think they're probably saying it's good just to make me feel good. But anyway, moving on. This is what I bought from I don't know why I bought pencils, because I've probably got loads of pencils in my drawer over there, but I bought a bunch of pencils, mainly for drawing on wood, making the old markers and whatnot. I was going to get some pens, actually, like felt tip pens or something, but I do know, I've noticed that a lot of people just using pencils. And there's like 24 there. I think they were £2. bought these blue spreaders. You get 5 in a pack for £2. Or was it £1? No, I think they were £1 in ones. Either £1 or £2, because I will be doing some woodworking and I will be doing some gluing, and I don't want to be using my finger to spread the glue around, so I'm glad that they were in there. Some paint brushes in case I do some painting. Well, actually, maybe 1 or 2 of these I probably might be doing not so much painting, but putting like final on, or what's that other stuff called? I don't know. You know, when you're trying to make your wood look a bit more shinier. I can't think of that. I don't know why. I'm probably just pissed off because Amazon ain't turned up. No, I am pissed off because Amazon hasn't turned up. So I would have added them into the video. But it's only like, I'll tell you what I've ordered anyway, a bit later. So I bought some masking tape. That was £2. This was £2. I remember in this used to be £1. And I do have one of these, but the case broke. So, you know, and all the, because I've got it in the straw over here. But the case broke and all the blades kept falling out. So I decided to buy another one of those. Measurements. I needed something to write down the measurements down, you know, so I bought one of these. That was £1. You get 500 sheets of paper in there. Bought some fuses, just in case something goes pop in here and blows the fuse or whatever. So I bought some spare fuses. I'm always drilling holes in the wall, which I shouldn't really be doing, but in case I want to move something around and cover the holes up, I bought some all-purpose filler. That was £2, I think. And down here, I have got some glue, but I don't think that is for wood. I've got 2 of these. I've nearly picked up another one. I'm thinking, no, I don't need that one. So I picked up 3 of these. These are actually PVA wood glue. And I think these were either £1 or £2 each, something like that. I think they were £1 each, actually. And I thought, well, in case I do start doing a bit more woodworking, which I hope to do, I'll some storage boxes over. Put that up and take them. I've just got no room to put anything in here. It's all filled up. So yeah, that's all the stuff I've got from. Oh, hang on, no. I bought some doubles. So when I do some, God, you can't even see fucking anything out of it properly. God, they're all fucking blurry. How are you supposed to see anything out of that? Well, I do have some glasses up there anyway. And I've ordered a pair of glasses as well. So I've got these ones. And I would have preferred to buy another pair of these if they had them. I think I bought these off AliExpress once. Or Temu. But I have ordered another pair of these. But I bought these in case like they might be handy. But you can't fucking see nothing out of them. No, I don't think I'll be bothering using those. Just a moment. it might be my delivery, but it's not. It's just people upstairs. So that's the Poundland stuff I bought, which I've got to find homes for. Right, the next thing, before I went to Poundland, I went into Lidl's, not Lidl's, Aldi. I was going to go to Lidl's today, but I was too bloody knackered. I went into Aldi today, and because I've been watching some guy's YouTube channel where he gets a load of like tools from Aldi and Lidl, and sometimes he shows them good tools. Now, I do have two of these, right? I used to have a Reclipero, I can't even pronounce it, Repiccolo saw. I'll show you anyway. Now, there wasn't a price on there that I could see. So I called one of the guys over and I said, how much are these? And he said it was $24.99, but it's been reduced to $19.99. No, it wasn't. I still bought it though. So this is a cordless one, not a wired one. Apparently you get a battery with it. So I'm going to check that the battery's there. Right, so you've got the saw, one of these, and then you get your battery. But you've got no blade. So I've had to go on, what's the name? Oh, actually, I think you do get a blade. Yeah, there is a blade here. How many is there? One. Yeah, one blade. I don't know how you put it together yet. No, right, okay. So you have to turn this down round to put the blade in. And you need to connect this. There we go. So connect that. And then you get one battery. You can push that in. So it's got a flashlight on it as well. So yeah, yeah, you got to push that in to use it. It's more like a safety thing. Now I don't know how you actually take this off. Let's just take the battery out. So I'm not sure how you take this off. You can need it off. Oh, hang on. You press that, so that clips it in. So if you don't want that on, you can just use it like that, which I most probably might use because like I'm a bit kind of one of those people who don't like adding too much shit to my equipment. Can't get the damn thing back on there. Why do they like make things so awkward? I can't get it back on. It doesn't go that way. It goes this way. I just had it bloody well on, didn't I? Oh, here we go. I didn't see the little sliders there. So you push that in and that's ready to go when you put your battery in. It does come with some form of charger, which is a USB one. Seems to be they've been bringing out all these items with USB on there, ain't they? Chargers. What one is it though? Is it a Type C or Type? Yeah, I think it's Type C in it, that one. So there's 3 different. So what way did it go in then? Oh, there it is. I thought it was going in those fucking holes there. I don't even see that. There's 3. I thought it went into that. So, I didn't just buy that. So that was £24.99p. User manual. I'll keep the manual. Probably throw the box away. Or I might keep the box because I ain't got much room for putting tools away and down at the moment. So I've got another tool to show you shortly. So I saw these in there. These big magnetic wall organizer things. I do already have one, but it's in use at the moment. And the ones I did buy, these ones, they're not all that good. You know, you can barely stick a knife on it. You might be able to stick screwdrivers and maybe a little spanner or so, but it isn't that really strong, those magnets. So this is from Work Zone. And I think you have to peel this off, I'm not sure. Yeah, there's like a stick on plastic thing there. And I can't seem to get the damn thing out. I'll leave it now. Because I've got to find somewhere to put it. I've got an idea where I'm going to put it down there, but I've got to like move some tools out of the way. I've got to move my little miniature desk saw, my vice, and my magnifying glass, which is in the way. So this was $2.99. And these So I thought we were going to fit that is $2.99 as well, but I do have a jigsaw, so they will probably fit the jigsaw. I know I bought a load of these off Amazon, not Amazon. It is either Amazon, AliExpress, or Temu. I bought a bunch of these, and I've bought some more off AliExpress, I think it is, or Temu. But I bought some proper blades for this today off Amazon, so they'll be here tomorrow. So there will be another unpacking tomorrow because I've got some other stuff coming from AliExpress tomorrow. Right, so I'm going to move that out of the way. Now I'm not going to mess around with this today, but this was also from, I think, AliExpress. And if I remember rightly, I did say I wasn't going to tell you what it was until I got it. Check on Amazon. Fucking well late. Half an hour late already. Right. Here's that. Well, that's loose in the bag. Right, no bag in it. Oh, it's quite heavy actually. Right, let's move my keyboard over. Right, so that's the handle. That's the plate. And this is the fucking machine. So it is a mini disc drill. And I can tell you how much that was actually. Wasn't that expensive. No, I got it cheaper with some of my credits on the website. I think I got it through AliExpress. Yeah, AliExpress. Yeah, it's not even the one I ordered actually. It is slightly different. Yeah, because on the other one, no, it's the right one, just different colour. No, on the actual website, it looks like a white base, but it's not. It's grey. It was £43, but I only paid 30 something on it. I paid £37.45 in total. But this actual machine, if you was going to a shop and buy it, it was £104.39, would you believe? Now, what will I do with that Allen key? I think there was an Allen key right there. Otherwise, it's not going to sit properly. So I'm not going to turn it on. I don't need to turn it on just yet. I'm sure there's another key. Not Allen key. Allen key, where are you, Allen key? No Allen key. It's got one of these next to one of these things. Can't even see what I'm doing because I've got my bloody YouTube screen off. Got one extra one of these. Right, I need to find an Allen key. I know I've got some, so I'm not too worried about not getting one. It should be one here somewhere. I can't remember where it is. And this one is way too big. Again, I can't remember what I've done with all my Allen keys. See, that's the thing with me. I buy stuff and I put it away and I can never remember where I fucking put them. That's spanners. I think I've got some over there somewhere. I think. No, that's socket sets. Fucking hell, I hate my life, I tell you. I really hate my life. Can't find my Allen key set. Brand new Allen key set I bought and I can't even remember what I've done with it. There's spanners. Right, there's my brand new Allen key set. I can't remember where I bought these from actually. I think I got these from Amazon. A bit too big. Oh, I know what that other one's for. It's come out the bottom of here. Because there should be two on there. Oh, that's tightened. Put that back in the box. Put that there for a minute. Move that. I'm going to just give it one quick test, but I'm not going to like drill anything. So I've got nothing to drill at the moment. I will have later when I start doing my woodworking and my electronics. Right. Right, nice smells. So it works. Now I've got to find a place to put it. I've got an idea where I'm going to put it anyway. So I'll move some stuff out of the way. Right, so that, please do not disconnect the camera. So that is right here. Right here. So that's that. Now I do have a couple more tools coming. Not too expensive though, thankfully. Where can I put this damn thing? It works, but it's taking up room. Right, I can tell you what I've ordered, roughly. I've ordered a cordless sander on AliExpress. I've ordered some attachments for my grinder, an angle grinder dust cover, and a special cutting bracket sleeve set. I've ordered a plane router, and they will both hopefully be delivered this week. Now the plane router and the sander. So say I ordered a sander last week on June the 5th, which I think was either Friday or Saturday. When was it? Friday. They posted that Saturday, but it's not arrived yet. See what I don't understand, like, you know, different companies, you know, send out stuff different times. Like that drill was also ordered the same time I ordered the sander, and that's come first. The sander should be here tomorrow, but earlier today I actually ordered the same sander. And I thought to myself, hang on a minute, let me just go back on my orders, and I'm sure I've ordered that. And I had, and I'd already placed the order for the second one. So I cancelled the second one so I can get my money back on that. And that was £15.40, which you'll see when it gets here. But on the actual website, the original price was £36, but you can actually buy it for £17.08p. There was another item I was going to buy, which I think I've ordered actually. The router. Yeah, I've ordered the router, the palm router, with the attachments to drills and stuff like that, because you can actually get the electric palm router for around about £18-19, but it doesn't come with hardly any attachments to it, you know, drill bits and whatnot. So for £24, 67p. Original price was 67.31, but you save £42 on AliExpress. And I thought, am I ever going to use half these tools? But the cost is always going up. Always going up. See, there is one here. It says 800-watt router machine, woodworking, electric trimmer, carpenter power tools. It's £17.37, but you don't get any attachments to it. You get the 2 spanners. You got to put the thing together. Like anything really, I just had to put that together, didn't I? Really, in one way. I had to put the handle on. I had to put it onto the plate. So there is a bit of DIY involved in it as well. Yeah, so no, I can't think what I'm fucking talking about. Oh, ferret, right. Ferret rods. I was taking some batteries apart the other week, well, about a week ago. And I tell you, these ferrets make your hands black. Yeah, I've been buying more tools and spending a lot more money. And the only reason I've been doing that is because I thought to myself, well, the price keeps going up, up and up and up. You don't want to be buying stuff which is going to get, too old. Although like they're new, it'd be old kind of stock and discounted, and they're going to be bringing out more kind of like high technology, I suppose. Better devices, better drills, better like sanders and vices and Christ knows what else, kind of thing. But out of all the things I've bought, which is a grinder, a power bank kind of thing, soldering iron station, my mini saw, the this one here, the mini table saw, the vice, I just got the mini drill. I've not even used any of them. I've not used any of them yet. There will be a time I will be using them, but exactly when I'm going to be doing it, I don't know. Because I just got to be in that kind of like right of mind, when I want to do it. Because I've been feeling really tired lately, and if I'm tired, I just don't want to do nothing. I just feel too fucking lazy to do anything. What do I do with the battery for that? What's the battery for it? It's got to be around here somewhere. See, that's what I'm, oh, it is on the floor. I'll put it in charge. On charge, not in charge. Put it on charge. So I try to go to bed a bit early, but I'm always going around, to bed around about 3 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I'm laying there for about an hour or two, because I do a little bit of mobile gaming. Oh, like that. That's nice colour, isn't it, eh? Just don't give me an electric fucking shock. Yeah, so I try to go to bed sometimes early. Sometimes I don't get sleep early. Sometimes I'm still awake about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And when I do eventually get sleep, I try to like not wake up, but I do keep waking up, go to the bathroom every couple of hours. No, it's just exhaustion most of the time. I just feel so fucking tired after time, I don't know why. I'm always tired. Maybe it's just because I'm not getting enough sleep. Because I'm always tired, I just don't feel in the mood to do anything. You know, I have done stuff though. So I've tidied all that out. I put new shelving over there. I cut the shelving over there to some of my games. Those Nintendo Switch games behind me, just above the mirror, and the PlayStation 5 games used to be right in front of me. And because I had those two shelves kind of like left over from the other day when they came through, I thought, you know, what I'll do is I'll put them up, get the games out from over there, put them over there, and then I can use the shelves where the games used to be here, and I can use the shelves for something else, you know, like for putting stuff on. I do need to put another one of those hanging hooks on for this now, so I don't need just like laying around kind of thing and getting all scratched up and damaged. I'm just hoping that I can get these two up here. Yes, good. The thing is, I don't have no room for this. So I put my vacuum cleaner over there. I could move the vacuum cleaner out. Let's try something. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Ow, fucking knee. If I remove my screwdriver, that's not even sitting on there properly. Right, that'll have to do. What I've done, I had my screwdriver there and I've put it there next to the grinder, but it's not flush. It's kind of like leaning over here. It's not even touching this. When I had it here just now, it seemed to be sliding through, and it wasn't like, see, it's just slide through, and it was hitting that. Dude, my knee's been hurting all day today. So that can stay like that. But then I need somewhere to put my screwdriver again. If I put that on now, it's just going to keep falling down. So I think I've got enough room there for that. Yeah. But then I've got to find a room for all this shit. I've got to find room for this bloody crap. I don't want to lose this paperwork. So that can go in there. I've got the receipt in my bag, or in my wallet. Well, it was not in my wallet actually. What's that? That's that. I'm just trying to find a place to put this stuff now. That keeps falling down. That can go there. And now what I've got to do is find a place for this stuff now. These I can hang up. These are old. I don't know how long I've had these for. Found them in my drawer in the kitchen. I've got to find places for these now. For this stuff. That can go there. The paper can go there. And I'll just drag that, pull that out when I need it. But I don't know where I'm going to put my glue in that. If I move these out of the way and put them there, then I can probably put my glue up here. Yeah, that'll go up there. And I think the pencils go this drawer down here. Some of the paintbrushes. Well, I've got a bit of space down here. Don't know where I'm going to put these. This. I've got no room in that drawer. I've got no room in. No, I've got no room in that drawer. She don't even fucking close. Don't even close. Cheap fucking shit. Oh, there we go. Just need a little bit of pressure. They can go up there. They can go there. They can go up there. This fuses can go over here. I think I'd hammer a nail in there. Just have them hanging there for now, I think. Well, that is it, guys. Get rid of these boxes, apart from the chainsaw one. Not the chainsaw, the replicator saw one. Well, actually, I might keep these boxes for a week. At least a week. No, look. I found the other bits. This is what was in the drill. Spare parts. There's the Allen key. And the other key to undo the drill bit for when you want to put a drill in it. So they can go up there. Right, let me just go and chuck this away. So I'm going to keep the box for a week, just in case I need to send it back. So it should be 40. try this something way. Stick them up there for now. They'll probably fall down. But anyway, that's it for now, guys. Cheers for watching. Actually, I can tell you what I was going to get off Amazon today. Not nothing special. I did buy a motor with its stand, so I want to try and build myself one of those like little kind of like jigsaw things. I can't remember what it's called actually. I did save it under a DIY video. Drill press. Yeah, like a little scroll saw. So I'll bookmark that. That's one of the first projects I want to do. So I've got the motor. I have actually got some CD drives somewhere. Did see them the other day. They're in this box down here. So I'm going to take that out. I did get two of these. One's hanging up already over there, so I need to find another place to put this one. So I think I'll try putting it up there. Hopefully it don't fall down and smack me on the head. Because things have fallen down before and hit me on the head. Yeah, so I want to make like a small scroll saw. I've seen a couple of videos on how to build it, but I don't want like, you know, a really big one. I just want to like make a really small one like that. I've got the motor, the power cord, the spare one I've got don't work. And I don't even know what I've done with it actually. But I have ordered one off AliExpress, will probably be here later this week. But I don't know if it's going to be the same voltage as the UK one. So I think it might be a US plug and not a UK plug. But no matter, I can always use the power supply from my little table saw. The only reason I want to build the scroll saw is because I don't be using big blades, and because I can't function properly. I do lose concentration. And if I put my hand near a fucking blade, I'm pretty sure I'm going to cut it one of these days. Probably chop off a fucking finger. So with the scroll saw, I want to make a very small one. So I've got the motors. I've ordered the actual blades. I've got wood. Yeah, and I've ordered the other bits, the two metal things where you put the blade in between. And I've also ordered, which should come through today, I think. No, they won't come today. I did order on Amazon. Yeah, I did order today. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items coming through today. I ordered the scroll saw blades and the ball bearings off Amazon. And I forgot about those actually. I thought I was coming tomorrow, but 8 items I'm waiting for Amazon. So there might be another video today, me showing you what I've ordered. I've already got the Press 555 motor with miniature hand drill, chuck hand, mounting bracket, which I do need to make the actual scroll saw with. But I think the motor might be a bit too powerful. So what I'm going to do is get it up and running first. Then I'm going to put a motor kind of like speed controller on, so I can turn the speed up and down. And I don't know if I'll be recording it. I'll probably try to, but what I might do is get the bits all sorted out first and then show you actually me putting them together. But when that's going to happen, I don't know, because I still haven't got the bits yet, and I'm still waiting for those at the moment. So yeah, I've ordered like screws and wall plugs, because I have got screws and wall plugs, but they're not the size I wanted to put on some of the stuff on the wall. Some of the screws were too small, or I found the screws bigger, but the wall plugs weren't the right size. So I've ordered a 320 piece screw and wall plugs, extension pipe, anchor, bolts, whatever set that will. I don't know, I can't even tell you how much I can give you a rundown when I get them. I've ordered nuts and bolts, 2 different types of nuts and bolts. The other thing I need is the belts for the scroll saw when I actually make it. Plus I've ordered the shaft spindle belts as well. I could have probably made it out of wood, but I don't have the right equipment to make it out of wood at the moment. And then tomorrow, I've only got a couple of bits coming from Amazon tomorrow. I've got a 10 times saber cut, mixed fast cutting replicating saw blades. They'll be here tomorrow. And I've ordered some dust sheets, because last time I used my bandsaw, it kicked out so much sand, it was unbelievable. Not sand, sawdust. It was unbelievable the amount of it was kicking out on the floor. So I've ordered some dust sheets for when I do start doing some cutting, and at least that way it'll actually land on the floor and I can just pick the dust sheet up and give it a shake outside. I'm not going to keep throwing them away. If I can reuse it after, then I'm going to just get rid of the sand dust and then reuse the sheet on the next time. But yeah, I've also ordered, which I didn't even realise I fucking had, because I was looking around yesterday. I found some short nails. Yeah, I think there was another box over here somewhere. So I was looking for my nails. So when I start doing my woodworking again, I wanted like the small nails like this. Instead of like using screws. Because some of the bits I'm going to be making are going to be very small items. And because I couldn't fucking find the ones I wanted, I went and ordered some online on Amazon. It says Prandell 10mm pins, silver. They look a bit like nails, so I'm hoping they are nails, because otherwise they're going to go back. It says that the one I ordered was £6.29, and you get a pack of 2, but I don't know how many you get in each pack. It just doesn't tell you. But they are the size of these. If they're the right size like that, then I will keep them. because I don't know how many projects I'll be doing with wood. The ones I ordered, when they turn up, tomorrow or today. They're going to be here tomorrow. Because I've ordered a new backpack, but I've ordered a backpack with wheels on. So instead of like keep going out with the backpack I've got, which is big enough, it seemed to like really hurt my shoulders, and you know, it's putting pressure on my knees. So I thought, well, I don't want to take out my little trolley all the time. So if I'm only going to do like a little bit of shopping, instead of using my backpack, you know, the one I've got, I'll take out the new one. So I've ordered a 32-inch large folding travel sports cargo holdall, which has got wheels on it, and that's coming tomorrow. The nails are coming tomorrow. I've also ordered a 500-piece 4-size nails. They're coming tomorrow. The sand dust sheets are coming tomorrow, and the saw blades for the new saw will turn up tomorrow. But today I'm waiting for 2 different types of shaft spindles. I'm waiting for the rubber belts. I'm waiting for 2 different types of nuts and bolts, and a 300-piece screw and wall plugs, and they've not turned up yet. So I'm kind of like not too happy with Prime at the moment. But anyway, cheers for watching. I'm going to go. Don't forget to check out tomorrow. You mean one of these little buggers? I've actually got 2, but I lost the bit up here. What I lost on that one were these 2 bits, and because they were cheap enough, I thought, you know what, I'll just buy another one. So yeah, I've got these, and I used to do my fishing floats on them. Pretty good they are. Like, I wasn't sure this is working. Like, I've done a little bit of modification on this one, and I found that this was off last night, and I thought, well, I'll turn it on, and nothing was happening. So I thought, well, if I blow myself up, I'll blow myself up. So this was hanging off. Turned it on, didn't work. Plugged it in, stopped spinning. So what I'm going to do is, instead of using the motor that I got from Amazon yesterday, I might actually take this motor off instead of using the new motor. I don't know yet. Oh, come on. You can't tell me I fucking lost that in there, have I? Oh, no, it ain't. See, this is the new motor. That's the new one. There is like a bit of a difference there. No, I don't want it kind of too powerful. I don't want like this the saw blade going fucking like crazy, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, I'll use this when I need to. So I've only got one bloody. Well, actually, I've got a power supply that actually does work on this one, but it doesn't work on some of the other stuff. And I don't want to keep unplugging the power supply from my table saw, because keep doing that is going to ruin it. And I did do some eBay and searching for one of these power supplies. And I felt coded it up and it still keeps coming off. One of these, ones with the LEDs and adjustable switch. I can't seem to stick that on there. It just keeps falling off. I've got a double-sided Velcro in it and it just doesn't stick on the fucking wood. It keeps falling down on like my Xbox 360, which I don't really use, but yeah, that's the only one I've got working. I have got another one, but it doesn't work. I don't know the reason why. I'm pretty sure I've got another one somewhere, but where the fuck it is, I've got no fucking clue. I don't even know what I've done with the non-working one now, to be honest with you. So I was going to take it apart and see if there's a fuse in there and see if the fuse is blown, but I don't know what I've done with it. That's not it. I think that's the power supply for my camcorder. Yeah, so I looked on eBay for one. I did actually find one, but they wanted like 25 quid for it, and I wasn't paying that. Even on Amazon, it's like 20, 25 quid. And I thought, well, I ain't paying that for it, no way. So what I'd done, I went on to AliExpress, I think it was, or Temu, and they got one of those power supplies for about £6. So I've ordered one of those. But I think it's going to come with like, yeah, you know, the different plug socket. It's not going to be a UK one, I don't think. So what I'm going to do when I get it, I'll plug it in, but I'm not going to connect anything to it. I might connect the old lathe, the one without the parts on it, you know, just that one. And if it works, great. If it don't work, then I ain't going to be able to do anything with it. You know, it ain't going to be worth sending it back, not for like £6. No, I think I have got a UK plug that will fit it. You know, the lead. I think I've got a lead for it. Pretty sure I've got a lead for it in one of the boxes in the living room. So what? It didn't light up the LED lights unless it's plugged into the saw table. You know, I'll just have to wait to see what happens when it comes. Like, you know, I think they usually are like universal, aren't they? I think. But if it isn't, the only thing it's going to do is blow my fuse in the cupboard, like shut off the power. And if it does that, it'll turn off my computer, you know, or my monitor, and you know, whatever runs off the wall mains. And if it does like flick that, I'll just like unplug it, and then I'll send it back, say it's faulty or something. But hopefully it comes with a UK plug. Now I've got one of those wall adapters. So again, I had it here yesterday. I've gone fucking got my foot. I just can't, you know, I just ain't organised, guys. I'm just losing everything all the time. I had a wall adapter. It might have fallen down the back of the desk because I was pulling stuff out actually. But now you've got like those shaver adapter things, yeah. You plug it in your normal socket. Because you've got a shaver which has got a 2-prong on it, you can just plug it in that way. I don't know what I've done with the fucking thing. Sorry, I just keep losing shit all the time now. What's this? I found my other label printer, which I've not even used. I bought this back 6 months ago, and I put it down. I couldn't find it, and it's right beside me. So I've got a different printer because I bought it and I couldn't find that one. I bought another one. So when I do like posting stuff back as a return, I can print out the return sticker. I don't know what I've done with it. I didn't even get a drink in it. Actually, my fucking fudge. Oh God, what do I do with the fucking thing? Oh, I don't know. I've got a couple of spare ones knocking around somewhere. I think I've got one in the kitchen. I don't know. Well, I can always go up to Poundland and get one for a pound. Yeah, see, like, because I'm so limited, like, you know, I'm making my bedroom into my fucking workshop. I would like to do it in the living room, but that would have meant, like, taking all this stuff down. Taking all this down. All that down. All these walls. All that. That's all electronic stuff. Capacitors, resistors, solder suckers, solders, you know, tools. If my living room was empty, which it isn't, because it's full of games, and I mean full of hundreds and hundreds of games, because I was originally going to buy and sell games, but because of my illness, you know, I kept buying, and I've not sold any. Well, I did put some stuff on eBay, like, so I've got like 2 disc cleaners. I've got the JFJ one here, which I bought a second one off. Why, I don't know, because this one still works perfectly. Originally, I'll tell you the story about the JFJ. I bought one off Amazon a few years ago, £500, right? And it showed a UK plug, but when I got my one, it wasn't a UK plug. It was a 110 volt. So I emailed them and I said, it's the wrong one. I'll just go and get a converter, you know, you'd be okay. So I thought, well, it's going to cost me more money, but I didn't want to have the hassle of like boxing it all back up, sending it back and getting the refund and going through that fucking long process. So I went out and bought a converter, plugged it in, used it for 5 minutes, and suddenly fucking smoke pouring out everywhere. It shut down, wouldn't work anymore. So I had to ring up them again. Well, I emailed them and told them it ain't working. I want to send it back. They told me that they couldn't receive it. I had to send it back to America. And I looked how much it was going to cost me to send it back to America. That was going to cost me £100 out of my own pocket before I got a refund. So I contacted Amazon and told them, no, I'm not paying £100. You know, it's down to the seller. There is a return policy back. And they are to be responsible for sending me a thing. There might be Amazon, hopefully. What happened earlier? You're supposed to have been here before 3 o'clock. No. Looking by 7. Well, I hope my other one's turn up tomorrow. I'll put more stuff not on. I hope they won't give me that van because they already give me another van. And it was leaking. And it's raining today. Inside and everywhere. If they give me this one's got problem. Because of that, I charge it enough and I can't even bloody keep the vehicles in decent condition. No, they cannot keep it. The reason for that is because most people are turning there. They just make moving.
That's where most of the vans are all like damaged and everything.
Yeah, 'cause I had a package, what was supposed to be delivered Wednesday, but it said like today, and it didn't come till like Saturday.
Yeah, it could be because of leaking. If the part of it done, it has to mark it as right.
Yeah. Go back and get another.
It has to go back and from there on what they do.
Mm. I know some of them can delay them. Oh no, it ain't your fault. It's like, you know, they should think they're leaving vehicle in tip-top condition. Then if they are trying to go out, they Alright, cheers. Right, my Amazon delivery turned up. So yeah, right. The JFJ, I contacted Amazon and they contacted the seller and they said no, it's down to the seller to have it received back. So the seller actually told me, look, you know, don't send it off. We'll refund you and you can keep it. Now, I couldn't find anyone to actually repair it. Now, I didn't have a JFJ machine for 2 years until I saw one on eBay, secondhand, perfect condition, which is this one, but it didn't have no cleaning fluids or sanders. But I had all them in the old new one, which had blown up. So I bought this one for about £100, I think it was. And then like later, I bought this one, which isn't working at the moment because the tube that takes the compound is all blocked up. So the only way to unblock it is use boiling hot water, and I can't be bothered to do that at the moment because I'm not even using it. But yeah, I was buying hundreds of games off Amazon, not Amazon, eBay, Vintage, another website, buying hundreds of games, whether they were scratched to bugger or not. I knew I could clean them and get them working. And most of them were getting working, and I listed them up on eBay. I put about 50 games up, and I only sold about 6. Not sold one other game for the last 4 months. So it's just one of those things, like, you know, you go out spending shitloads of money on games, you know, like a couple of grand worth, and then you're not making nothing back on them. You know, I was even buying like game cases without the inlays. Well, the game cases, you know, I was buying loads of those as well. I was buying the cover art separately. I was buying game manuals on their own as well. And my living room's full up with shit. I can't even get in there sometimes. So, yeah, that's the problem. Right. So the delay is because of the fan. The fan broke down. Right, I think I should have 8 items here. Still says out for delivery. Right, so these are the gears. And these, and I'll bring the camera down again. So these are the gear things. There's 60 different types in here, like 5 of each, 10 of each, of 5 or whatever. So you've got these, got the bigger ones, and then you've got 3 other types. So you've got the gears. These are the bandsaw blades. So that's 2. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are the now I've got to find something to put these in. These are the oh god, I keep forgetting what they're called now. These are rubber belts. So you need that. You need 2 of these. You need the motor. 1 of these. The other things I need ain't here, but I could get away with that using them, because I could build 2 different types, but I don't know yet. Right, you got my screws and my plugs. These ones are like Allen key type nuts and bolts, and there's 1,230. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20 different types there. Then there's these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. 7 different types of these little screws and bolts, nuts and bolts, I think. Are these screws? Yeah, they got screws, washers, more screws, nuts, more screws. Yeah, these are the nuts and bolts miniature set. So when's my nails coming in? Oh, they're coming tomorrow. So I will need nails. Well, I've got some anyway, but I'm just saying of all of the nails, some miniature stuff which I'm going to be building. Right, what's in here? Right, these are the pulleys, the black ones. And these should be smaller white ones, I think. Yeah, these are small white ones. I've actually got some of these. So I bought a packet of gears, and I sorted them out yesterday, like a big packet of gears, all different sizes, and I found one of my project boxes, and I sorting all the different type of gears out, and I've actually got some of these ones. So how much were these? These were £4.39 for 20 pieces, man. I might send them ones back actually. What did I do with my ones I had yesterday? Yeah, I had like a bag and it's all mixed up. So yesterday I went through them. Now what I could do is take out a pile of those, because these are the same ones, but I've only got like about 10 of them. I'll keep them. I'll put them into these ones, and then get these out. I've got so many of these ones, it's not even funny. I'm not even laughing, I've got too many of these. There's still a little bag up there with some of these in there. See, because I didn't have enough room, there's 2 of these smaller gears. There's like this one and one a little bit smaller. And I just didn't have no room for them, and I didn't want to open another one of these boxes. So I have got a couple more of these boxes empty, brand new, but I just didn't want to go through the hassle of so those ones can go in there, and I'll keep a few out. Put these in here. Try not to lose any, because these were a little bit more pricey than I expected them to be, just being bloody plastic. These ones were £5.89 for 20. Because what I need is 2 of these. And the rubber will go on there. And then the saw will go on one either that or on one of these things, these bearings. I have seen a couple of videos where people haven't need to use the bearings, but I want to make the one where it doesn't use the bearing, and then later make another one where it does use the bearing, make it a little bit more kind of like professional. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Ellie? If you don't, tough shit. So these, I don't keep dropping them, will go in this bag. Then I've just got to find the other bag which has got the other ones in, and then put them all together. You know, I could just open another box actually and put them in so they won't get lost, and put them all together separately. But yeah, like I always do, I keep losing them. I can't remember what I've done with them. That's not bad. That's LEDs. That's battery button. No, I lost them. It's all magnets there. So, you know, like half the things I've got on the wall, I've actually got them labelled. But if I've got no room for them, oh, here they are. If I've got no room for them, then I try and find somewhere else to put them and put a label on them again. Yeah, I'll just use another one of these. Use another one of these, so I'll have to sort them out again. Now will that close? Because I did snap the case on this yesterday. So yeah, as I was saying about the JFJ, when I first bought it off Amazon, they just refunded me and said keep it, because they know that if they was to get it back, it would have cost them money for return. And then I suppose if they were to do write-off, tax write-off or something, or they might even ring up and say, hey, you know, like there's one missing from the manufacturer, and get another one sent back to them free or something, you know. Because you get some little scamming buggers on Amazon. They still sell them actually on Amazon, and it's still got the same fucking picture saying it's 240 volt when it ain't, it's 110 volt. And I complained to Amazon about it, but Amazon didn't really do nothing about it. They still got them on there. I'm sure they have. Let me have a look. JFJ disc repair. Yeah, £222 at the moment. And they've got one in stock, but I don't know if that's the same company. But it says £44 estimated import charges. So it's free delivery, but you'll get like stung £44 import charges. But it doesn't say if it's 220 or 110 volt. Well, it says here 220 volts, but if it's coming from America, I'll guarantee you it's 110 volt. But on eBay, there is a seller on eBay that sells these, and he does US, EU, and UK. And all you got to do is select the one you want, like UK. I think they all ran about the same price actually, but you select the one and you get the one that you want. Let's do these again. At least there isn't that many now. Fucking awkward to pick them up though, especially when only got one in there. Right, so put these in there. So you've got different types, different sizes. I don't know what size is what. There's 3 different types. And I think I probably might have done it so that I put 2 in the same, like these 2 here, I might have put in the same one, and they are slightly different sizes. Can only put a couple of these blue ones in here, because otherwise the box don't shut, it snaps. That's too small. I've got to go in a minute. I need to get a drink. My throat's dry. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for a couple more bits for the post. And then hopefully I can start doing some projects. Now, I won't be like one of those people who sits there and cuts it down, you know, live on the channel. I probably might do get it all sorted out, ready to go. You know, get the boards all cut down, get all the parts ready, and then do a video of me putting it all together. Because then that way it'll be a bit more quicker. But I was actually, you know, I did have an original bandsaw before. I had 2 different types, but I believe my sister nicked them. When I was in hospital a couple of years ago with back infection, I asked my sister and my daughter to come down and like do some sorting out for me. And I said, "Oh, you want to take some stuff back home with you? Take some stuff back home with you." But I didn't expect the sister to take a bloody massive heavy bandsaw and cut over electronic, which I used to have. Like I used to have a jigsaw. I used to have a small table saw. It didn't cut wood. It was like more of a stone cutting saw, but you could change the blade over and use it for wood cutting. That went. And those both, you know, pretty expensive items. The bandsaw was around about 200, and then the table saw was about 150. And I was a bit pissed off to find out they've both gone. So I know I've gone through my cupboards and they're not in there. I can put these. I'll put them up there. And replace that there. At least I know they're there. And then I can put these up there. Nuts and bolts. Oh shit, I'm out of space again. out of space again. What a fucking knife. Put that back up there for now. Right, I'm off. Definitely now. I need a bathroom and I need to go to get a drink. Shit, I don't know where to put these. So yeah, I'll be on tomorrow with another video showing you what else I get from Amazon and if any deliveries come from AliExpress or Temu. So cheers for watching. I'll catch you later. Bye for now. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe if you've not already done so. Leave a comment, but no nasty ones, because they will be deleted and you'll be blocked and banned. So bye for now.